running? Are we up? And are we running? Because I don't know. I had to prep myself for this stream. Because after the last one, that was just intense. And not a good kind of intense. Not the kind of intense where you're like, yeah, I want to get back into it. I'm talking about the kind of intensity where it's like, do I even want to continue the playthrough? But darn it, I persevere. I'm going to try and persevere. Okay, it seems like we're up and running. Hopefully, as the title of the stream states, things will get better. Okay. Yeah, that's a good omen of things to come. I nearly tripped over my ottoman. Anyways, on that note, hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 4 of Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. Last time, we completed tanks. We completed 2-week test with Colin, where we just got absolutely decimated. We just got beat down for 14 days. Completed Neo tanks, and got Neo tanks for Blue Moon. And then we suffered in Factory Blues. It was terrible. It was miserable. I started regretting life choices. And then we completed Sensei's Return. And I really want to apologize for just my performance in Sensei's Return. Basically, I did not anticipate for this stream to go on for as long as I did. So I had to go somewhere and I was rushing to get this mission done. So hopefully Silo Scramble will be much more, it'll go much better. It's a race to the missile silos. Secure them first and launch away. And I forgot to get myself a cough cup. Kanbei says, CzarThwomp, don't leave. Don't get your cough cup. Sorry about that. I had to get a cough cup because I've been dealing with a sinus infection. In fact, the story behind that, I'll tell it once I actually just finish this. What are the conditions of this terrain, Sonia? Wait, what is that there? Are those explosives? Sound the alarm! We are in danger!
Father.
Do calm down. They pose no threat to us. Just any girl that wants to talk to Andy. Yeah, just Sonya has a bunch of missiles locked on just various locations across all the nations of the world. In case any girl talks to Andy. She claimed Andy. She marked Andy. She branded Andy after she chloroformed him. Those are the missile silos I installed. With those in place, our country's defense network is practically perfect. Yes, I see. While attacking from afar may not be to my liking, it is at times unavoidable. While we await the enemy, instruct me in the use of these silos.
Commander Kanbei.
Our forces have been ambushed! What? The enemy is here?
There's no way we're under attack. Impossible. It can't be. My intel reported no enemy troops in this region. No, the silos, they're unguarded. The enemy's trying to take them.
Why would the silos not be guarded, Sonia? Why would you install these silos and then put no troops to guard them? Not even a single guy? Do not worry, Sonia. I will go.
But, what if the enemy reaches them first? You'll be...
I am the leader of this country. I shall not fail my duty. Kanbei's forces, ride, move out. So anyways, this is the final mission of the game where you're actually fighting against Flak as an enemy.
Wait, Father.
Father, listen. The missile silos can only be operated by infantry or mech units. If your troops reach them first, you'll be able to launch a single missile. I understand! Do not fear, my loyal subjects. Kanbei rides with you. Okay, so anyways, with this mission, it's a lot harder in challenge mode because they actually put deployed units. But for the most part, it's not too bad. You're not really going to be using naval units. So I don't even know what the point of the submarines are. Because buying a naval unit with Kanbei is basically... Kanbei's naval units are just... You buy them when you're trying to flex on your opponents, or when they're necessary. Okay, so basically for Kanbei in this game, Kanbei actually gets a massive boost. 20%, yeah, but basically, yeah, Kanbei's units are still 20%, have a 20% penalty to their cost, but in exchange, plus 30% firepower and defense. And in addition, you get Samurai Spirit as a Super CO power. Basically, this power is insane. Plus 30 to defense, on top of Kanbei's 30 defense already. So Kanbei gets 60 defense. And Kanbei's units deal 1.5 counter damage. So basically, if you're attacking Kanbei when he has this power up, you're not going to be in for a good time. So thank God Kanbei is on our side. In fact, that's a good chunk of the reason why I like Advance Wars 2 over Advance Wars 1 in terms of the campaign, because the fact that you could say, thank God Kanbei's on my side. Thank God Grizz on my side. Thank God Colin's on my side. But anyways, as far as... Okay, so first things first, we're gonna buy just some infantry. And we're just gonna bring him over to the missile. So anyways, in terms of just why I need a Spittoon Cup. Basically, last week, I did not record a stream for this game because I was taking a trip to the beach. And there were smoke, and there was a very bad air quality there because, well, there have been wildfires in Canada, and the smoke has been coming down to my neck of the woods. So because of that, I was like, oh hey, it's not gonna bother me that bad. It's not gonna be that bad. It was that bad. And then lo and behold, I'm dealing with just all kinds of just Sunday after, I'm dealing with sinus issues. I'm having a sinus infection. Oh, it was miserable. Okay, where's the units? Okay, we'll go down here. Okay. 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 Let's see what he's doing, what he's producing. Okay, we'll get in an anti-air. I'm actually just going to use a missile just to take care of you. Okay. Let's see what you're doing, Black. Okay. Three. Okay, that should strike a little fear into him. Okay. This may hurt, but darn it, it'll at least do something. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Okay, next turn. Okay, just keep bringing them down. Should I bring it down that way? Okay, that'll at least delay him for a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah, with this map, it's a little bit more complex because you just gotta be careful about where you're because basically there's a lot more things that you gotta worry about. Ugh. Good going, Sonya. You had to put missiles down. In the standard mode, all you have to really worry about is the center island. Okay, captured that. Okay, that way we can put a little pressure on him. Thankfully, with Kanbei's defense, you don't really have to worry about basically him just getting overwhelmed. Essentially, like I said, he's the anti-Colin. Where Colin is all about just replenishing supplies, replenishing troops. Okay, we'll move you down here. Okay, we're not in range of any missiles yet. Ah! Okay. Okay, we'll build a regular tank right here. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. You out. Capture you. You out. Okay. Let's build a tank. And then from there, once we get this factory, we'll be in a very good position. Okay, we'll go over here. Okay. here, bring you over here. Yeah, we are in a very good position to just launch an attack on the southern section. Okay, we'll bring you over here. Things may seem a little bleak for us, but just remember, we're hanging on. And Black does not really have any missiles at his disposal. Okay, the space in front of, next to the factory. Okay. Okay. Like I said, even though it looks bleak for us, we're just dealing with a few infantry to the north. We almost have the south claimed. Once we get that factory, we pretty much have our foothold. And there, we can work there. Okay, how much does this tank cost? Okay, 8,000. And look at that, we're already diverting forces away from Flak. That's the beauty of Kanbei. Kanbei is the master of challenge mode, because basically, with Kanbei's defenses, you can stand a good chance against anything that the game throws at you. And how are the submarines doing, out of curiosity? Okay, 48 fuel. 48 fuel. Okay, we're just gonna keep that on standby. Okay. Okay, we'll build another tank. And we'll build a tree. And I think we're good. Yeah, Flak has pretty much just given up on the South. Okay, we'll move you out here. Yeah, at this point, we have this. Okay, where's that artillery? Okay. And we'll bring you over here. And once again, I'll say, thank God Kanbei is on our side. on, go in the APC. Seriously, this APC has been so nice. It's just been arguably one of the most useful APCs I've ever seen. Okay. I'm just gonna keep that there. Because I can always just build another tank. Okay, let's capture you. Capture you. We'll have some fun with one of the remaining missiles. Oh, we're taking this nice and slow. Wait, did we capture Flak's only port? I think we did. Flak has no way to refuel his ships. Okay, we'll move you out. Send you in. Most likely he'll go for that tank right there. And we'll just blast. We'll then this one down here. Boom. Blast this one out of the way. Yeah, I just want to secure this area before we just start going for the HQ. Okay.
Rushing stuff.
Black, you have nothing that you can really hit. What is Black hoping to achieve with that barbaric blow? He's not gonna blow anything. The only thing he's blowing right now is his ability, is any hope of winning. But hey, not that I'm complaining. After what I experienced last episode, I am more than fine with this.
Prepare your samurai spirit.
Okay. Okay, we'll bring you over here. Bring you over here. And with that, Flack's entire southern front has been shattered. Like glass. That'll cause the tanks to flee. Which is more than good with me. Okay, we'll put you there. You can be left behind. And that should be good for the turn. See, that goes to show you just how intimidating Samurai Spirit Kanbei is. On zero defense terrain. On zero terrain defense. Kanbei was threatening a 9 HP tank. Okay. Okay, we'll move here. Capture the last factory, and with that, Flak will be completely without reinforcements. Darn it, they may just be tanks, but Kanbei can sure turn them into weapons of mass destruction. Seriously, a Kanbei regular tank is pretty much akin to a standard medium tank. Okay. Five. Okay, I think we have enough tanks. Okay. Let's work to capture the HQ. Okay. Capture. And there's pretty much nothing else to do on the map except, well, finish things off.
Why faint?
What?
Brute force!
What are you brute forcing? You can't attack anything! Okay, and with that... Okay, let's see how long that mission took. An hour?!
Guess I've been outwitted. Nobody's allowed to be smarter than me at battle stuff. It must have been fluke. Well, whatever. I'm out of here.
Father, you could capture the enemy HQ? Guess you didn't really need any silos after all. Perhaps I was overprepared.
No, Sonia. Those silos made the difference between victory and defeat today. As in, I almost was defeated!
Father.
Onward! The next challenge overcome just beyond the horizon. Hey, but at least we won.
Raise your voices in victory!
I'll take that, S. I'll take it. Okay, next one. Showstopper. The enemy HQ, the enemy stronghold looms ahead. How will Sonia capture it? Are you sure the enemy is here?
Of course.
Affirmative. They should be here somewhere. My reports say that...
Sonia, daughter.
Are you alright?
Ouch!
Blood! Sonia, you're bleeding! We must hurry to the infirmary! Prepare a transfusion at once!
Father, no, it's not necessary!
Sonia, we must replenish your blood!
No, I mean that we don't share the same blood type.
But I'm your father, Sonia! Sir? Sorry.
No.
Father, please stop overreacting. I only fell and scraped my knee.
But I'm worried. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know what I would do. Darn it, Sonia! You know, you're the only family I have! You know I can't find another wife! You know that I can't get in the dating game, Sonia! I can't find my good socks!
Father, once again, bottom drawer.
Stop speaking riddles, girl! I think it's best that you ride in the rear of our convoy today. It will be much safer for you there. And then boom, add our attacks from the rear.
Father.
Father, I am a Yellow Comet CO. I'm perfectly capable of handling this responsibility. Look, I'll prove it to you.
Sonia.
Wait, Father, look at that!
Yes.
That's...
It's an enormous enemy stronghold. That wasn't there the other day.
How dare they build that monstrosity on our sacred soil! It's time to clean the rust from my blade! They will not lower my property values!
Patience, Father. First, we need to reconnoiter.
But
Intel is the most important part of combat. Rushing blindly to war just increases your casualties. Leave this to me.
I forbid it. It is simply too dangerous.
Kanbei, I think you should let her go.
Sensei.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sonia is a respected CEO in the Yellow Comet Army. Besides, Sonia is a respected CEO in the Yellow Comet Army. Besides, believe in your daughter, Kanbei. It's the right thing to do. And I'm not saying that because she's holding my family hostage. She's not holding my children, any of my children hostage with a knife to their throats. No, no, no.
She didn't send me one of their fingers as a warning.
Sonia.
Are you truly ready for this?
Huh.
100%. I'm your daughter, aren't I? I prove I'm worthy to command. The giant fortress. How should we go about handling that thing? The answer was obvious. Looks like I'll just need to break those 8 cannons protecting it. If I can do that, the fortress will be powerless, and I'll win. It's either that or capture the HQ.
Of course.
Well, looks like this terrain has our friends in quite the quandary. Not that it matters. Every option available leads them to failure. See how Adder of the Black Hole Army, I presume. I should have known Black Hole was behind this. Listen up! This fortress is built on the immense strength of the Black Hole Nation! I'll never fall to the likes of Yellow Comet. Never! Do you hear me? Never!
But I can't help but wonder just when I was like the Black Hole Nation. Now I can't help but imagine just what the non-war policies of the nation are, basically. What is Sturm's stance on the economy? What am I saying? Sturm's stance on the economy is steal everything that isn't nailed down, then unnail everything that is nailed down so that it can be taken. Once I've taken care of things here, I must destroy this map. It wouldn't do to have these fools showing up at our hidden lab. Now then, let's see what skills this foe possesses. Okay, so anyways, this map is all about Fog of War, because this is a Sonia map. This is the map where, look, Sonia's here! Basically, Sonia, she's pretty much the same as she was in Advanced Wars 1, where basically she has +1 division in Fog of War. Her HP is hidden to enemies, though that's completely useless to you. I don't know if it fools the AI. And that basically, but this time, Sonia has a counter, where basically, Sonia's units, when they're attacked, will deal 1.5 damage. Essentially, her day-to-day is like Kanbei Super CO power. However, the thing is this. Unlike Kanbei, who has increased defenses, so basically Kanbei can really take advantage of that, Sonia has bad luck. So basically, what could end up happening is, Sonia in a stalemate, she does less damage in her initial attack, and then her counter doesn't do as much because she doesn't have as much HP. So basically, Sonia's Super CO, once again, Enhanced Vision is the same as it was in Advanced Wars 1, though Counter Break is interesting, because basically, +1 division, you can see into Woods and Reefs, and then basically, counter attacks are not weakened by damage. So essentially what happens is this, is that Sonia will not actually, her units will remain good and strong when they're counterattacking. So it's not like the opponent can just weaken them and then boom, the counterattack doesn't deal as much. So anyways, build an infantry, build an infantry, build in a recon. Now, one thing that's scary about this map, in the original version of this game, this map could be an absolute pain in the ass, because Adder has air units, he has bombers, and those bombers would seek you out. So basically, Sonia, yeah, she has vision, but that was barely an advantage for you. Meanwhile, in this game, in Advanced and Dual Strike, Sonia is actually a pretty fun CO to use in maps like this. As for the map, the Neotank map, I believe that it is in one of these two buildings. As for your mission, it's easier just to destroy the cannons. Sure, Adder does not have any factories at his disposal, so you're going to want to make sure you get a hold of this factory, as well as this one down here. Once you take control of them, Adder will not be able to resupply his units, especially once you take out the infantry. You probably heard that bomber. I'm building an anti-air just so that way we get ahead of things. At least in this version of the game, Adder is not nearly as aggressive as he usually is in this mission. Okay, we'll build an infantry, a tank, and the sooner we get rid of these recons, the better. Okay. It's only a matter of time before that bomber comes into the picture. Come on, where did I say picture? Yeah, the picture. The picture picture. The picture picture upper. Okay, I might as well stay low here. Okay. We are not moving you. Okay, come on, Adder. Move out your units. let's bring out the recon. Let's bring out the tank. Where's the bomber at, curiosity? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, we'll move you over here. Over here. Okay, that's gonna hurt a little. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. Okay, as long as we can get our hands on that factory, we're good. Okay, capture that. Okay, we'll go another ante. Okay, we'll move you out. And we'll save our money.
Delicious. Side slip.
Oh crap, 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 crap. I may have to redo the mission. Three. Okay. Like I said, this may be a little gruesome, but once we take out the forces that are stopping us, we're good. Shamudon City, Shamudon City. Come on, did I seriously screw myself over? Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
I see right.
Sonya, you're seeing through nothing.
Counter break.
Okay. Could have played that turned out better, but I am not good with Fog of War. Okay, we'll go here. Okay, where's the range? Okay, we can take you on. Okay. I think we have this. I think we have this.
A battle with Sidewinder!
In standard mode, this is actually pretty fun when you don't have to worry about the AI seeing through fog of war like it's nothing. Okay, at least Adder does have AAPC, so once we get that trapped, we can basically pull off a Kanbei. Okay. Have to think about this, okay? Six, 18, 12. Okay, next turn I'll build some infantry and we can just start moving out. Can I capture? Hey, that is actually pretty good for me. Because all I have to do is just enclose that bomber and we can actually use it to our advantage. And I forgot to cap it. Okay, and go. Hey, 12! Okay. Let's build an artillery, a recon, and I need to spit up. Okay, I'm seeing spots right now. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Charge north. You know, I may actually save up for a battleship, believe it or not. Three. Okay, we'll build an APC. I should have built it over there. I should have built it over there. But I didn't. Okay, I'll get a mountain guy. Okay, I'll position you over here. Just to ensure that Adder doesn't have any friends. I put that in range, and I am a fool. This is what happens when you do it late at night. And I moved it off the factory. What is it with me and making idiotic decisions this turn? How I'm even in the mission still, I don't even know. Okay, where's the range? Okay, I'll save up for a rocket. But first things first, I'll just build another one like you. Okay. Okay, he has a battleship. And most likely he has a second battleship down there. Just trying to get close is pretty much nigh impossible. Okay. 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 Up the mountains. Okay, I'll build some more tanks. Okay.
Number of enemy. Counter break.
Okay. Now let's just march forward. Once we get this port, we'll then build a submarine. And we'll launch an attack from there. Okay, but for the time being... let's just hang out. Okay, 9 HP. Okay, we're gonna have to unfortunately just stay back. Okay. And that should do it. Though what would Adder really be moving? Because his only units remaining are just more or less passive units. That aren't going to be moving unless we get in range of them. Okay, we'll move you down there. Okay. Okay, we'll save up a little more. So that way we can build a sub for down there. We can just do a sweep. Wait, do they have a cruiser there? We can always address that soon. Okay. Okay, no, it's just submarine. Okay, then without a port, Adder's gonna eventually run out of steam on that ship. Okay. This is taking a long time, but darn it. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Ah! Okay, they got a Neo tank. We're pretty much prisoners here. Okay, we can take that out. There is always plan B, which I am thinking about doing, which is just rushing the HQ. Which is fine for me, and it's fine for you. Okay, into the forest. And let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'll save up. Saving up for my own battleship would probably be better. Okay, the Neo tank is passive. Okay, half the cannons have been wiped out. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the thing with this mission. You could be winning. You are winning, but it's just a war of attrition. Sonya's like, tactics are the best. Sonya's not moving fast. You have all the best tactics in the world, but when you are not able to use them, you're just gonna suffer. Okay, can we start hitting those things off? Okay. Just debating how to do this. Okay. Okay. I'll build another rocket. After this battle is not her is nothing but constant pricks and pain.
Sidewinder! Okay. Okay, we'll take you out. You out. Okay, we'll build you. Darn it, one move off. Damage. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. My nose is bleeding. Huzzah. Okay, let's see what we can do. Just to make how to handle this. That neotech shouldn't be much of a problem. So, from there, we'll... Okay, here's one thing we'll do. It could have built an artillery. Okay. Fine, let's build an arty. And we'll save up for a battleship. But then again, it would probably be cheaper for us just to go with a tank or something like that. Okay. Adder, I'm yawning too if it's any consolation.
Okay, we have clear. Okay, we're pretty much in the clear. Okay, almost there. Almost done with this really long mission, which I'm afraid to see the time. Watch how it is only these 2 missions we get to do. Okay, we'll do 1 more mission. I'm going to do at least 3 missions. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right when we're able to attack the battleship, it becomes useless. Okay, forgot there was an anti-air there. Okay, wait. Okay. Watch out in one of these cities back here. Okay, anti-air. I am so sorry that this is not the most eventful episode out there. It's just, ugh. This freaking mission can take so long. But darn it, it's at least doable. Adder, no one's in control of this battle at this point. Okay, we don't need any more. Okay, let's set up here.
There's more to come.
Sonya, you have no power. You have no defense. Kanbei, yeah, Kanbei may not have strategy, but at least he can smash things in his way. Okay, that's what was stopping us. Okay, next turn we'll just move a tank there. Okay. I want to get that map just in case. Okay, I'm just gonna go and just speed things along. Adder, you have 0 units to move, unless you have something on your HQ. But I am not going to tempt it. I'm not going to challenge it because we can blow up the last cannon. Yep, he has 2 battlecopters left. Okay. Okay. Please let one of these contain the map. Okay, thank you.
Commander.
We procured this while capturing a nearby city.
Aha.
Ah, it's a map. This map spells out the location of a hidden lab. It really pays to have such a careless foe, doesn't it? This is no doubt where they're developing those new weapons our intel has heard rumblings about. Soldier, please deliver this to my father. He will surely send reinforcements.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll deliver this intel to Commander Kanbei immediately. Now, I just need to do something with this mess. What? It can't be! Our beautiful fortress! We were unlucky, nothing more, and so for now, we must retreat! Phew, we won!
Sonia!
Uh-huh.
Father, did you observe the battle?
I did. Those were bolt axes you employed, daughter. Not unlike your old man. Bull crap, Kanbei, bull crap. You would have won this battle way before Sonia. I was mistaken earlier. You're the perfect CEO for this fight.
Father,
However, this war will only become more difficult from here. I understand now that I cannot shield you from the violence and dangers of this world. So, I ask that you never let your guard down. Stay vigilant, act swiftly, and never forget the value of life itself. Do you understand, Sonia?
Of course.
yes sir, I do.
Perfect planning wins the day.
Okay, I'll take an A. Look, I could have probably boosted that up to an S if I would have just started infantry spamming, but I just wanted to end the mission off. Ugh, that mission was long. Ugh. So long. Another hour. Not doing Sea of Hope. At least not yet. I may do it, I may not, because the thing is this. With Orange Star, Neotanks can be pretty handy if you get him on max. Because he will just blast through things with them. As for Blue Moon, Colin with Neotanks is a very nice thing to see. Colin can easily spam him out. So you definitely want to try to do Blue Moon's Neotank mission. Though with Yellow Comet, it's not, none of the COs are really all that conducive to Neotanks. The closest one being Kanbei, but with Kanbei, a Kanbei Neotank, you are not going to want to get one of those out because it's one of those units where, like a Kanbei battleship, you're only really deploying it if you've already taken control of the field pretty much. Amir Darkly. Do that. I plan on doing that. I don't want to do Duty and Honor because this one is a torturous mission because basically this is one of the few missions where one wrong move, you fail. Because you have a fixed number of units you're Kanbei though, so you're rocking it. But if Adder captures all the villages, all the towns, you lose. And then basically you got foul play, where Sensei essentially just gets tricked by Adder. Adder does war crimes and Sea of Hope. Basically, Amir Darkly is Lash versus Sonya, where basically you have it where a Lash is just where Lash basically what am I saying? Basically, this mission is like tanks, but you're playing as Sonya. So suffice to say, it's not as fun, in my personal opinion, as tanks, because Sonya is going to be at disadvantage. Thankfully, the arena doesn't really favor Lash all that much either. Basically, this entire thing is just Sonya being just Lash pointing out that Sonya is a massive hypocrite, and that basically Sonya is essentially her, but with a goody two-shoes facade. So I can't help but think that just when it comes to personal matters, Lash and Sonya are opposites as well, where basically, Lash is more than willing to basically just plow down your village just to experiment on people, and will torture just for the fun of torture. But when it comes to romantic endeavor, she is very pure. She's not going to push any boundaries. She's not going to basically chloroform anyone. So we're going to try to do foul play.
Peace treaty? Did Black Hole really suggest that we form a lasting peace with them?
So it would seem, daughter, our consecutive victories have taken a toll on their armies. That or they're just getting bored as heck. They're proposing a peace treaty that is favorable to Yellow Comet.
And just how you did respond, Kanbei. There are no peace treaties in our world. That's what we call the B salute. That's what we call Plan B or Plan P. Because you're a pussy if you sign a peace treaty. The only way you would sign any documents is a declaration of the extinction of your enemies in their blood.
Father, they're clearly trying to trick us somehow. I don't believe this for a second.
I cannot ignore the possibility that this is a fate. However, I will still meet them and hear their proposal.
Father, you mustn't.
I will not raise my sword against one who has thrown his down. That is not the way of the samurai.
This is the location we agreed upon. There's no one here. It must be a trap.
Oh wait, there's someone there.
Hello. In the original version of this cutscene, they basically made the Adder robot look like, well, Adder. But in this one, it's just hilarious how they just have smiling, waving Adder.
We came as promised, Adder. I would hear your plan for peace.
3,
What?
2,
That!
1.
Snatter, it's a dummy rigged with explosives.
Yarr!
Oh, everyone stand back. I'm not afraid. I don't want to die. There are a lot of people in hell who don't have it out for me.
Who you calling a dummy, dummy? 0!
How much would I bet that Adder just had a speaker and camera there just so he could respond in time?
Right on schedule. Should be an easy stroll for us from here on out. I can't believe they fell for it.
Cousin Sonya, are you alright?
Yes, Father. However, our path has been blocked by the explosion, and I can't find Sensei anywhere.
Damn! Now hell has a new king! Coward, show yourself, faces with honor!
Boom, boom, boom. Looks like the paths are cleared. Now it's time for a casual stroll straight to the enemy HQ.
I hate to tell you this, Sonny, but that's not going to happen.
So you survived, eh? Good for you. But you're still too late. Preparations are complete. The pipe is how we transport materials to our factory. Oh, and it's also bendable, indestructible, and incorrigible, like me. It's also sexy smooth, like me. So go twiddle those frail little thumbs of yours someplace else while I capture that HQ, okay?
Such a dishonorable tactic. There's nothing too low for these scoundrels. Only I'm allowed to commit war crimes.
Ah, the lower one slithers, the harder it is to fall. Now out of my way. I've no time to spare you. You may watch, though, while I claim my prize. Sensei, listen. Just as I said, the pipe is impenetrable. However, if we don't have the means to destroy it, there may be a different way to deal with it. Concentrate fire on the seams that connect the pipes, and I believe we can open a hole for our units to pass through.
I see. Well then, we might as well give it a try.
What are you trying to prove here? Don't you know that it's too late to turn the tables on me? You're in trouble now.
This isn't trouble. Why, compared to the battles of old, this is nothing more than a skirmish. Let's get started. All the war crimes I committed against Blue Moon. Troops assemble!
Sir.
Listen, soldiers, the goal is to destroy all these mini cannons. If we can take out those, the foe will lose heart. Move out.
Yeah, the mini cannons that are up there. Okay, thankfully, as for this map... Okay. Okay. Okay, what's Adder looking like? Okay, Adder can already pop his regular. Yeah, our main goal is to break open a path of pipe seams, so that way we can basically bring our main army up there. While Adder's army may seem intimidating, if we can get our battlecopters up there, we'll be pretty much safe. Because really, if you think about it, Adder doesn't really have much in terms of just resources. In fact, part of the thing that they bank on is you using Sensei's power, so that way, boom, you get some units, and you get them down to those missiles. So close. Wait, what's that range? Okay, yep, we go to that rock. Fine.
Now, Copter Command.
Yeah, I wanted to go into this mountain. Okay, if we can get these missiles, we are in a very good position.
Side slip.
If we fail to do this mission, though, I am going to end it off. I know it'll be anticlimactic, but just, it's getting late. Like I said, I'm not feeling exactly the best in terms of my condition, as you can tell by my voice. Okay. Okay. I don't care if I get a low rank with power and the like. When did I lose a transport? Oh, I must have been in range of the missile. Okay. I was probably going to save up for his superpower, so we should be good there. Okay, where's the range on that missile?
See what experience can do for you. Airborne assault. Okay. Mountain range is where we're going to have to stop. Okay. Okay, we have this. We have this. Okay. Okay, we've got that.
Okay, we'll move our artilleries into position.
A battle.
Hatter may have greater range, but at least we have blocked him off.
Sidewinder.
The HQ is safe. We may not get the best score, but we're safe. Okay. Okay.
Well, this is... Copter Command.
Okay, we'll move you down here. Okay, we'll put you right here. Okay. Okay, I may craft an APC. Okay, don't get past the mountains. Okay. Oh no, Ugh. Okay, that sneeze burned, and now my arm hurts. Okay, ABC. Okay, unfortunately we're a little short of a rocket. Okay, we should be good. unfortunately, we just can't get past there. Mountain is the saving grace. Okay. 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 Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can improve that power score a little. Okay, we're in a pretty good situation up there. Helicopter. Mech. Okay, and we should be good. Okay, we're in a very good spot. Thankfully, we managed to get the bombers and battlecopters up there when we could.
Sidewinder!
Okay. Okay. Okay, the missile can't hit us if we're there. Come on, don't do this to me, controller.
Okay. Okay. Okay, battlecopter. Battlecopter. Perfect.
Have airborne assault.
Okay. And now let's start the march. Okay. Okay. You up.
Okay, this actually went pretty well. Okay, I don't just have that many units left. Okay. And now to deliver the final blow.
Sensei! We're so glad you're safe after the explosion, and look, you did it! Oh, mini cannons got destroyed? All of them? Ugh. Impossible. There's clearly been some sort of mistake. We've had the upper hand. There's no way we should have lost this battle. I won't believe it.
Now listen, Ada. You really should try harder to avoid making me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Right, and what exactly did you do?
That's right.
Me? I'm just an old man. I'm not looking for a fight. Why, I want nothing more than to relax and bake my bones in the sun. So I'm warning you, stop now while you can still change your path. If not, I don't think I'll be able to restrain myself from showing you my full power.
I'm out of here!
This is getting less fun by the second. I'm out of here.
Ah.
Wow, he sure left to hurry.
Classic Sensei, well done. Well done indeed.
Finally, time for a cup of hot tea.
Okay, that went pretty smoothly. In fact, this mission I was actually considering skipping over. Because I did not know how this was going to go. Because on standard mode, I've always had bad luck with this mission. Okay. I'll think about how we're going to handle this in how we'll handle the next episode. Because I'm definitely not doing duty and honor. And as for Mirror Darkly, I don't plan on doing that. If I don't have to do Mirror Darkly, I'm not doing it. I mean, it's one of those missions where, yeah, you want some Lash Sonya interaction. You do it. You want to basically have a sort of overpower through defense sort of thing. You do that. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of this mission. Because like I said, it's a Fog of War mission where you're basically just turret defense mode. As for Sea of Hope, I really don't see the benefit in getting Neo Tanks for Yellow Comets. So, I'm going to probably, so I'll contemplate just how I'm going to handle Hunter's End. I'm probably going to do Hunter's End first, just to get Yellow Comet forces, and then basically we'll head back and try to take on Factory Blues. Hopefully we can knock them out in the next episode. But anyways, for the time being, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you next time. And if you watch this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. I hope you guys for the next one. Like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do what you want. Well, I'll see you next time. Bye.